Well, hey, it's Brian Mudd, and I actually felt like I put my jacket on. Yeah, hey, and maybe a bit of a clash against backdrop. Actually, just wrapped up a TV appearance with Newsmax TV, and you know what? Not near as fun as talking to one of my best friends and somebody who's made such a big difference for my wife Ashley and me. Of course, Lisa Treu. Lisa, how you doing?
We are busy, we are well, we are staying safe, and honestly, we're working harder now than we were before this. I keep waiting for the boredom to settle in, but we're here serving our clients because they
Yeah.
need us right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you guys have been at it since 1989. There are a lot of things that have happened, and you and the True Group, you're some of our best friends, and yet started out actually working with you. The professional association is huge in part because during the last recession, you helped people like us. You helped us figure out how to sell two underwater properties, and we ended up move up buying a home. Would not have happened without you guys. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing right now to find solutions for people that need to make real estate decisions right now.
Well, we've been moving our business virtually. And part of that sounds so simple. And yet to do that, it's really hundreds of steps to be able to help the home buying experience and also the home buying selling experience for our clients. And I know it sounds weird, Brian, it really does, to go buy a home and never walk into it. And
Right.
yet we just closed two last month that did the same thing, not because of COVID-19, just because they were moving here from other areas. And as trusted real estate agents, we're able to help people find the right property and go through that process. It's not really that hard to buy a home right now.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I was thinking about this in the context of what you've done for so many years now, and being ready to adjust given these types of adverse circumstances that nobody saw coming. Because of the marketing program, like for example, the average real estate agent in South Florida sells 3 homes a year. I mean, you guys well over 100, and a big part of what you do, targeting, marketing, well outside this area. I mean, on a regular basis. Tell us a little bit about what you do to target market in the Northeast and even worldwide.
Well, our marketing first starts with who are we trying to reach? A home on the water is going to be marketed very differently than maybe a home in a golf course community or a condo. So we're going to start with who are we looking for and where are they? Now we market, of course, to the local buyer because they may be sitting right here in the community, in the city, in the county. And yet we know that that buyer may be in the Northeast and that buyer may be overseas. Now, the Northeast buyer really can't get down here and look at property right now. They still can buy Florida real estate, and they should be, by using the tools that allow them to look at a home virtually with our team. We can either go there them or message with them and walk them through the home and then say, wait, what is that spot over there? What is that? What is the view? Let me hear the sound. Or we can go
Yeah.
do a tour for them. It's really that simple. I say simple. It's really that simple and easy on their end. It hasn't been simple and easy on our end, but that's okay. We are here to serve.
Well, and that's what's keeping you busy too right now. So, but here's the thing. So because you have been, this has been part of your model right along. This isn't something new. Some people might be trying to figure out, okay, how is it that we even do this? Can we even, transact in real estate right now? You've got the infrastructure. It's just a matter of implementing everything on the virtual tour side to, kind of segue with it. So talk a little bit. If somebody right now needs to sell a home, what does that process look like?
It's really simple. Right now, I have appointments already booked with people that are looking to sell a home. And the first question people are asking is, should I wait? The answer is no, don't wait. Call me today. Let's talk about your goals, your timing, and let's decide what's right for you, because the answer is going to be different for every single person. And then once we decide that, yes, right now is the time, we'll schedule up a Zoom call. Now, if you've never done a Zoom call, don't worry. I've done by now hundreds of them. I can do all the work of it and walk you through how to do that. We'll get on the Zoom call, and if it's your home that you're living in, I'll have you show me around, just like if I were there. I'm going
Yeah.
to ask you a bunch of questions Then we're going to talk about value, talk about marketing. And if you and I agree that I can help you sell the home, I'm going to send you everything over your computer that you can sign on your computer or your phone without having to have a printer. Super easy again. And I'll get on the phone and walk you through all those papers so that it's nice and easy, as if I was sitting right in front of you. This process can be very easy. Now, if the home's vacant, we can do in live showings. If the home is occupied, we'll have those discussions of your comfort level, your situation, and we are showing on an as needed basis in person when it's safe. And so there's many ways for us to show your home. It does not have to be in person, and it does not have to put you in jeopardy in any form or fashion.
Lisa, I'm just wired towards adversity, meaning opportunity, and trying to make the best of it. I mean, the day-to-day, the news cycle is tough enough. We don't need to dwell on that. Where we can control, we can control. What is it that we can do right now that is to our advantage? And I have no doubt, with about half the country sitting at home in front of computer monitors, not unlike what we're doing right now, that are just real estate voyeurs anyway. A lot of people just go online, kind of check out things, which, by the way, you go to Treu's website, TreuRealEstate911.com. It's TreuRealEstate911.com. You can search the MLS. If you want to be a real estate voyeur, not any Zillow or anything, you go to the Treu's website, you search the MLS like they do. I mean, you have to pay for that stuff, and the Treu's do, so you can do it. So that's a really cool way to just have a good time. But there are going to be a lot of people with extra time in their hands that are looking at properties and going, holy cow, you know what, that one, I really like what I see here. So, I mean, I could see this actually working to some people's benefit.
It could. There's a couple of changes we've made to our website. When you find a property and you go, oh, I love that one, there's two options to look at the home. You can ask for us to show you the home in person or on a video chat. So
That's
you
cool.
can choose now on our site. Just go to any property and you'll see that option there, which is super exciting. And then the other thing I would say is, who wins in this situation? Well, look, we all are over this. I mean, we're all in this together. We want to go out. We want to hug our friends. We want to go to restaurants. We want to get back to our offices. I'm in my office today all alone. I miss my people. I miss my team. We all want to get back. But if you were in a competitive product as a buyer and you just couldn't win, many buyers aren't going to be willing to do virtual showings or leave their house right now. So this could be a time to level the field a little in some of those price points. The other thing I would say is, when you are putting a home for sale, be very clear what the individual company's policy is as far as showings. Will they as a company, not you as an owner, because the owner has complete control with us, are you as a company going to allow showings or not? And in what way? This is very important because there are many buyers wanting to see homes that companies are not allowing to show. So just be clear of what you're comfortable with. And we work with our clients to come up with the right strategy for them. Again, it's not a one size fits all.
Now, there's one, you're talking about these features on your website when you search the MLS, and we have the ability to go, ooh, I really like this one. How long before will we just have the shopping cart feature and buy it now?
Well, here's what I will say. I think real estate agents are really ever going to be replaced with, Instacart. I really don't. And yet we want to make it as easy to communicate. We have 24/7 real human chat on our website. We want people to be able to be served the way they want to be served. And we find that a lot of the things we're doing today, I think, will stick in our business. People are really liking the consultation on Zoom. They're not having to drive. They're not having to clean their house. They're not having to do all these things. And they can really do it at their convenience. And I think that our consultations, our first meeting, probably will mostly be on Zoom going forward because the feedback has been amazing.
You know what? I mean, our Instacart guy's been pretty darn good. You guys you done the Instacart thing yet?
I have not, because Steve Treu likes to go to the grocery, and he is that guy. And
you break out the wipes and just kind of wipe him down before he comes back in?
Yeah, he goes once and he stocks up. So
Okay.
it's a nice compromise, but I am looking at Instacart because I think it's a great way to support somebody who's trying to make some money.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a real plus of Instacart. And so, I've been trying to get him to do it for a while. So maybe this will be what causes that to happen.
That's pretty good. We actually, we had one, what was it? It was last Friday. And it says it's going to deliver like Tuesday afternoon. And they're there less than an hour later. And I just had one yesterday, and it was, almost as good. So yeah, pretty good thing. Now I can just figure out how to get cat litter before we're trying to make it at home.
Yes.
Now, Lisa, obviously, there are more questions than answers for a lot of people. A lot of folks are worried about jobs, everything else. For people who need and want to make real estate decisions, but obviously worrying about where the paycheck's going to come from, their families, everything else in the here and now. For people who need to make that move, and Mike could use some information right now, but aren't ready to do something, I know you're ready to help them too.
Well, we are. Our calls right now are not about selling somebody or getting people to do anything. Our calls are just about reaching out and serving. I've had some amazing conversations with people, and it's just not the right time for them. And I didn't call to say buy a house. I called to say, how are you doing? And those calls are my favorite calls. Certainly, we're here if somebody needs to buy. We just helped a nurse that is a cancer treating cancer patients right now. She just closed. She was one of our virtual purchases.
Wow.
And she said to me, thank you for your team being willing to work and to close and to do all these things, because now I'm able to serve the people who need me. So we are here to serve. And I have to tell you, staying at home or shuttering in place, there's a part of our team that says, hey, that would be really nice, because everybody's dealing with this COVID-19. But as I remind them, there are people that need us. So the people that need us, we will be here for. And again, we're doing it safely, but we are not hanging out by our pool. We're not taking a break. I haven't had any time to read any fun books yet. We are here working and serving, and we will continue to do that as long as there's somebody who needs us.
All right. And I will make sure that Steve has all the hand sanitizer he needs. And one thing, if you've listened over the years, you're familiar with this message, but one thing in particular about the Treu Group. So I mentioned, how they helped us during the recession. Mm-hmm. It was such a bigger picture. Back during the Great Recession, over a decade ago, so many people that were hurting in South Florida. We were like the epicenter for the entire country, the housing crisis. Mm-hmm. And the Treus, rather than running away from it and closing up shop or anything else, like almost everybody else in South Florida real estate, they came and said, we need to help people. Banks don't know how to deal with these short sales. We have people that don't understand their rights. I mean, people are going into foreclosure that don't have to. And said, okay. And that's how we got started. And I mean, the hundreds of people that they helped during the recession, including us. But I mean, the stories, I mean, they literally saved people's homes. And I mean, some of my favorite stories over the years, people reached out to me and said, thank you. And really, and not about me, the Treus are the ones that did all the hard work. I was simply a messenger behind a lot of it. And that's the thing. That's what they do. The Treus, they figure, okay, we got a lot of adversity here. They don't run from that adversity. They go, how do we find solutions to help? And so you need real estate solutions right now, or anytime, good times, bad times, whatever. Treus are ready to help you. Lisa, all of you, be well. God bless you. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you. And we are certainly here to help. Our favorite clients are the listeners. We love the listeners. We love to serve them. And many of those people you mentioned are, like you, good friends of ours, not just past clients. So we're here to give you everything we have to give you. And the one thing about me that somebody might not know, I'm a little stubborn. So I will not take a no. If I can find a solution for our clients, we're going to find it.
Yeah. Well, what Lisa is a winner, and she does find the solutions. And even if it's in the middle of the night, which I've seen many times. But in fact, somebody else that they were able to help, he doesn't want to make an appearance here, but the person who's actually running this for us, Clint, the house he's in right now that he's running this from is because of the work of the Treu Group. So Clint,
Yes.
you have 5 seconds to show yourself if you want to. Sure. There he is, Clint. All right, he made an appearance. Yes.
Quickest appearance ever.
Yes. Courtesy of the Treu Group. Lisa, be well. And thanks, guys. And again, Treu Real Estate 911.com. Can call them 561-972-8326. 561-972-8326.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.